Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscriber button. Let's grow this family together. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you all for being here. I love you all very much. Okay, so I'm back again with another Sephora first impression. I just don't know why I can't not buy things when I'm in Sephora. It's like not a thing. It's like Target. When you go in for one thing, you come out with 10 things. That's Sephora for me. Lately, if you have been watching my videos, I'm a huge fan of DIOR Beauty. Honestly, I understand it's luxury, it's high-end, it's expensive, which is why I'm here to tell you today if it's worth it or not. But I do have a lot of DIOR Beauty, their Backstage line products that I frequently use in between my videos, which I love. And so because I am a huge fan of their products, I picked up a few new stuff that I've never tried before that I'm gonna kind of do a full face with today. Now, I have a collection of both like luxury, drugstore, high-end, low-end, whatever you will say products. I mix and match. Like I'll do a $70 foundation with a $2 highlighter. It's just whatever works for you and you like and looks good at the end of the day, as long as it's healthy for your skin. That's my motto. With that, I do want to say and acknowledge that you don't need all of these products to achieve a beautiful, flawless look. There is great drugstore out there, alternatives, dupes for these products that cost much less. But if you can and you want to splurge and enjoy your life every now and then, absolutely there are products that in my opinion are worth it as well. But makeup in general is just fun. Like have fun with it. If it looks good on your skin, if it feels good on your skin, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. Truthfully, they're all pretty much made in the same places anyway, so it's like, got it. For me, particularly as a makeup enthusiast, I like to try new things and I might love them, I might hate them. That's why I'm sharing the wealth. Okay, so with that, I've picked up a few new products from Dior, about 4 new things, and then I have things that I already own that I'm gonna create this look with as well. Yeah, if you are interested in seeing a full face using DIOR Beauty products, then please continue to watch this video and like it. Okay, so my face is prepped, primed, and everything. The first thing I'm gonna jump into is this DIOR Beauty Face and Body Foundation. This is from their Backstage line. I'm in the color 4W0. It's more warm. First of all, there's a selection of these shades. You can really find the right match for you, but this foundation, it's actually almost done. I've used it in almost every video since I bought it. This foundation costs $40 US. It's kind of a medium to full coverage buildable foundation in my opinion. I absolutely love it. I like foundations that have full coverage. I just put it on a beauty blender, but also feel lightweight, so you can see that coverage is insane. But it doesn't feel super heavy on the skin. It doesn't feel super cakey. You can apply other products on top, which we normally do, like concealer, powder, contour, and all that stuff, and still the base of your face feels nice and light. So I love that. It kind of has like a powder dry finish, which I love. So you won't get oily throughout the day. I get really oily throughout the day, so this one actually holds all the oils of my skin kind of in place, and it's nice. It doesn't really get more than that. So because I'm a constant user of this foundation, I'm already gonna tell you it's a 10 out of 10 must have. I use it every day, it's the best. So moving on to the next Dior product, this is their Dior Backstage Concealer. This is only $29 US, so I've spent way more on concealer, you guys, I'm gonna be honest. Also, my favorite thing about this concealer is the application. It's a little brush on the tip of it like that. It gives you really like good precision. So like if you really need like a precise application, you're gonna love this brush, and you can bring it down. I am in the color 2W, also warm, and also a significant amount of color options for everybody. It is creaseless and it is waterproof too. So like you can cry with it on, because we all cry. It blends extremely nicely if you look at that. I love how brightening it is under the eye. It also has caffeine in it, by the way, like FYI, which I don't mind because caffeine is good for like under eye creams and stuff. It tightens that under eye area. So if you're into that, you would love this. Okay, so she's great. The concealer's already been like a proven 10 out of 10. I wear it all the time. I wear it for hours of the day. It literally doesn't crease. And you'll see, like it also dries kind of like a powder, which we love that. Okay, so let's jump into something that I did buy. The first product is a setting powder. This is the Dior Cushion Powder. It's basically an ultra fine skin fresh loose powder that is long wear and translucent. A few different color options. I did pick up the color light because again, I do like a brightened under eye, but overall the appearance is translucent. I have my receipt here so I can tell you how much it costs. Okay, so this does cost $60 US. Yes, 60. Let's see if it's worth it. I am a huge Laura Mercier translucent powder fan, which is so funny. Like here's the actual one, and then I have like a little mini one on it, and it's just we work a lot with it. So I wanted to try something new, and this powder looked really like appealing. I just hope it's appealing on the face. First of all, the packaging is adorable. This is cushion, and it's like very fancy. It's giving $60. It's giving like I'm luxury. I'm not in your local CVS. So when you open it, there is a mirror on there, and then you get a powder puff like this. So you can use this to apply, which I think I'm gonna use it actually. And then when you open it, you also have the product in here, which I need to, Christian Dior is just so fancy. We love her, him, them. Just taking that off like that. There is a net in here. You're not just gonna get random powder. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it actually. And it smells really good. It smells like the foundation and the concealer. So, and then I just fold the puff like that a little bit so that I can really get under the eye. I'm gonna dab into this powder here and get a good amount. Just gonna go ahead and apply this right where we put that concealer, like this. I'm not necessarily baking, I'm just setting, and wow. So it's very mattifying, as you can see. This side doesn't have any, you can see that little shine there still, but this immediately like mattified the under eye area. This little thing is very convenient, I do like it. And then I just take some, I always get oily right here in the creases of my nose and on my forehead. Wow, this is really nice. And I don't really like to bake my face, I just really tap the powder into my skin. And because it's translucent, you don't need to really brush it off. Like it's not gonna have any flashback. This is very beautiful, wow. Very fresh on the face. It's a loose setting powder, but it doesn't really move. Like it just stays in place when I set it on like that. It's very, very pretty. It's also a long wear. It says it can last up to 24 hours and you can take it with you and dab as you go, like reapply if you need it. It almost looks like I have a filter on my face, which is wild. It's like very smooth. There are absolutely no creases. That's kind of insane. So it does cost $60. I'm aware of that. If you're willing to spend that much, I do think it's well worth it. Like, I like it. I like it a lot. Do I think that like the Laura Mercier can do the same thing and you could spend a little less? Absolutely. Okay, moving on to bronzer. This is the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Powder. I'm in the color 6 Neutral. It costs $40 US, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's also a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm a big fan of powdered bronzer, and this one, first of all, it's huge, so you can make it last forever, but also the shade range, if you're looking for more of a bronzer that has a gray undertone that can really contour your face without having to use cream, you're gonna love these because it's matte and it's a light coverage, but you can build it. So what it does is just warms up your face with a matte finish, and it just brings color back into everything. And I just use this to bronze up my entire face like this, on my cheeks, on my forehead, and it works so well on the skin. It sits perfectly throughout the day, and it just falls and melts into your skin like everything else. And if you want to go in with like a harder brush like this, you can define that contour much more as well like that. But I just like to use this to like warm up my face, honestly. And like if you just need something for every day without like cream contour and you want like a light finish, this is like a really beautiful product to kind of put all over, honestly. Okay, so the next thing that I bought, which I was so excited about, so I'm sure you guys remember these DIOR Backstage blushes. There were 2 colors, a coral and this pink one. This one's Rosy Glow. I already had the Rosy Glow and I've used it before and I love it. It's like a really pretty pink, almost violet pink color. I finally got my hands on the coral one, which I'm so stoked about. It's $39 US, but it's the packaging, like look at this. It's like a beautiful orange, like coral color. If you're into like, sometimes you want to do pink blush, sometimes you want that coral, like bronzy, Hawaii, like I just left and got a tan look. So like this is gonna, I assume, give you that. But I have a lot of coral blushes that I love every now and then. I'll switch it up. I'm really stoked about finally finding the coral one. I've had the pink one, I love it. It looks much more coral on the packaging. It's more like of a pink orange. It's like not orange coral like that. I don't know how to explain it. And the pink one's the same too. It doesn't look like the exact color that the packaging shows. So just FYI, it's a little bit darker. And we're just gonna go ahead and try this on the apples of my cheek like this. Also a matte finish. Look at that. Oh my God. Someone recently wrote on a comment that I say it's like settle instead of subtle, which thank you for recognizing that because I didn't realize I was saying that. I'm a freaking fob. I swear English is my first language. But yeah, it's very subtle. Like it looks intense, but it's buildable. Look at that. It's so pretty. This is so cute. I'm a big blush person. I was gonna say something else. I'm a big blush person. Like I love blush. A little bit you can use a lot. That's very gorge. And you just put on the apples of your cheeks like this, smile and bring it up. Okay, moving on to the DIOR Backstage Glow Face Palette. There are 2 of them. This is the one that's called GLITZ. It's more bronzy and like rose gold. I love this. This costs $45 US, but you get 4 shade options here. It's like a bronze, there's a gold, there's a rose gold. Very nice options, but honestly, I just mix them all. I literally just kind of like mix it like that. And you see how like, it's just nice and like calming. It's not too heavy or brightening or blinding. Like, whoa, relax, you didn't blend. It's just nice and it's buildable. And I put it down the bridge of my nose as well like this. I'm also a sucker for packaging, and let's be honest, that's stunning. Like, I love just having all these next to each other. Like, it's a fun situation. So yeah, that highlighter is highly recommended if you're in the market for it. Also, a lot of these are hard to find in the store because they do run out. So you might want to check out online as well if you can't find them in your local Sephora or whatever. Moving on to the eyeshadow palette that I have as well. This is the Burgundy Neutral palette, and the colors in here were just so stunning. Like, look at that. And there are 6 matte shades in here, and then there's 1 glitter shade right there, which is like a gold, and then there's like this cream base color in here, the first row, the first color, which is really cool. It's kind of like a base color you could put all over your lid, that cream formula, which is a really cool concept. A lot of eyeshadow palettes are doing that lately. I use this for every day because just I like solid like matte colors just for a background color. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put this like all over my eyelid. I've used a few of these colors and I love it. This also costs $49 US, and I love it. It's a beautiful palette. I mean, there are obviously other palettes out there that have very similar color ranges. So no, you don't need this palette, and I don't think it's worth 50 bucks, but I just wanted it because I love like the matte shades in here, and I do use it all the time, but you definitely can find more affordable palettes every day that can cost you way less. So I'm just grabbing like this third color. It's like a light brown color, and I'm just putting this I like to put this all over my eyelid for every day. It's definitely pigmented. It's buildable. There's no fallout at all, which I love. Randomly, like if I just want to put a little color behind my lids every day just to bring some like definition in there, you can go in with a darker brown shade as well. Just put that on the ends, but I love it. I love it. I just wanted to share it. You don't need it, but if you want it, get it. This is a beautiful palette. If you're into it, go get it. But I just thought I'd share. You're welcome. Let me quickly do my eyebrows before we move on to anything else. Okay, there we are, much better. And yeah, I know I look like a different person. Let me live. Okay, 2 more products left. The next one is this Dior mascara. You guys, if you know, you know. $29 mascara in the color 90 Black. And I'm a sucker for mascara. I am, because I don't wear false lashes at all really anymore. And so my lashes are nice and long. They're just not as full. So I love a good mascara that has a lot of volume to it. And immediately I drifted towards this one because I love the applicator. Like, the brush is nice and thick. Normally with brushes like this, I feel like they give a fuller volume effect and really like extend the eyelashes. So let's go ahead and give this a try. It's not waterproof because I hate waterproof, FYI. But we're gonna go ahead and just apply. And when I do mascara, I'll do like a layer and then let it dry, and then I'll go in for a second layer and sometimes even a 10th layer. It really just depends. It's nice. It's very dark and bold. I love that. This feels like really precise, and it feels like it'll really dry nicely. So I just did that. Just coming here to tell you I just did that. It's okay. We're gonna let it dry and we'll wipe it. Wow. Maybe we'll leave it. That's 2 coats right there. So far it's like nice, but we'll just keep going. Okay, and that's 3 coats right there. So, okay, let's see. Okay, so this mascara is good. It ain't great. I'm not gonna say you need to spend $30 on this. No, you do not. If you want a dupe, I love the Voluminous L'Oreal mascara. This is $10.99 at your local Target. This is gonna give you the exact same application. If anything, it might be a little bit darker and more bold. I've been using this for like 20 years. Don't age me. It's gonna honestly do the same thing. So do you need this? No, you don't. I was like, you know what? We're doing a full face. Let's get a lipstick. I don't have any Dior lipstick. And there's a combination of lip products there. I actually have some of their lip oils, but I have no idea where it is right now. This is the Dior Rouge Forever Nude Touch lipstick. $42 for this lipstick. Let me just say that. Yeah. $42. I just want to recognize their packaging. It's so chic, so clean, so beautiful. This is a matte black package with the beautiful CD Christian Dior initial right there. Much thinner lipstick, but I honestly don't even remember if it's like sheer satin or matte. I have nothing on my lips. Let's just go ahead and try this directly on my lips. Oh, it's like sheer. It's not matte. I thought it was gonna be too matte. It's like an orange nude almost. It goes really well with the blush. Okay, so that's a really thin layer. Beautiful color. Wow, coral almost. It has like a matte finish, but not dry at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's too dark for me. I like a light nude, so I might have to, in general, the consistency, the way it feels, the application, beautiful. $42 lipstick, probably not. Can you find this color for much less somewhere else? Absolutely, I think you can. It's just not, the color is throwing me off, but it's still really pretty. I mean, it complements this look that we have going on really well, but yeah, I'm not really, not crazy about the lipstick. Okay, that is it. That's everything that I got. I will go ahead and tell you right now that I don't believe you need the lipstick or mascara. It's not a highly like recommendation. The powder is insane. Like my face is nice and set right now. Like it hasn't moved, it hasn't creased, it's mattified. It almost looks like I have like a filter on it, which is wild. For $60, I don't think that it's necessary, but if you can spend that much and you want it, then yes, I think you'll love it. The blush I do love, and I love this coral vibe going on. Like I feel like if you're into like an orange blush and you don't want to stick to the pinks too much, this is a good place to start. It's a beautiful buildable blush. It's matte. And yeah, that's everything. I will list all of the products in the description box below that I've used today. Definitely comment down below. Let me know if you've used other Dior or luxury products that you recommend and love. I just always love trying new things. So I hope you've enjoyed with me. And until next time, I will see you later.